This video got 2 builds. One is Wind of Death, and one more, I called it Magic Warrior. Let's start with Wind of Death first. That one start at full health, this one if start at low health. Not big difference, only the first one is safer. But if start low health can start with higher damage. If you want to start from low health, buy rune channel at Eleanor, and use channel skill like this. Hold button for that skill, but not until full used. If you hold button too long, it will replenish focus. For doing this, your focus need under max focus. Here is damage comparison for boss phase 1. Here is my stats, similar with previous Katana video. If want to compare it, link in description. This one at patch number 2, my previous video was at patch number 1. This patch number 2 got nerfed more for focus gain, but still good with Dex type build. For me, builds that combining with Dex still the best until now patch number 2. I saying this because already tried the handed or staff from patch number 1 and hotfix number 6. And here is why combining with bow is better. Cone shot got 7 arrows. Each arrow hits. It will regain focus % from damage dealt. So for one hand main weapon, and bow got % focus on damage dealt, it will regain more. It's good for faster normal run. For stats, if you want more tankier, can increase some health. I use rune rings, but if you want tankier, can replace with fierce rings. If use 3 fierce rings, will got this armor. For better normal run, can get weapon with these 2 enchants. For bow can use like this, but change extra element gem with normal damage %. I didn't notice it before because still one hitting using my current stats, but already tried at this patch number 2 not working for bow. For example is here. I bring one more without element to try it. Normal arrow first. Now comes shot. This one also same greatsword enemy. Now bow without gem. Normal arrow first. So for bow element still not working. But for melee skill extra element % damage it's working if the rune skill you use are non-element skills. For example, if you add enchant element for this piercing flurry, it will works. Also this katana twirl dash like early boss footage can works. But if you use element for skill like this plague whirl, it already not increase damage. For Wind of Death can get from Crucible boss or Crucible last chest. From this patch number to so far, I have found for lose health between 3% until 5%. I don't know minimum or maximum for this, but try get 3% to maintain health. For gem use normal damage %, because can use buff or potion for extra element damage. Alternative weapon, pick anything you like for buffs. If you want reduced health, can use channel rune like this. For armor stats, I have 3 times health regen enchant. Only this helm don't have health regen. Gem, you can use anything you like. I use this because previous patch can combine with more focus regen from glove. But from this patch number to already written at patch notes, that remove focus regen from glove. If you still have old gloves, still can use it and still give focus regen. But I intentionally not use my focus regen glove to match with current patch notes. For glove, armor, and pants I use health regen to maintain health reduced from Katana. I not yet tried using many % chance health on damage taken, because don't have those items. And I think it's not stable if using stats low health point like this. For pants, I use these in chance. If you planning for high health stats, can use chance % health on damage taken. For torch, I use this with Katana just for boss. I skipped normal run footage because it's the same with previous video, and still can refill focus using blink and bow. Now for second build, I called this Magic Warrior. Here boss fight first. No, that's just a joke. Need refill focus, not push up. Here is my stats. And for this build, not a must using STR and INT. For higher damage like me, you need get weapon with 2 requirements. It's similar with Katana build. I already compared it with my pure Dex build. Melee weapon with 2 requirements will increase more damage when investing stats compared to 1 requirement only. But for bow, using 1 or 2 requirement stats just difference by a bit. For weapon, I got this from Crucible, but just in case, you get other 2 requirements from Crucible. For example, like this hammer STR and Faith. Can enchant and use this, then put Lightning Assault rune. You can also buy at Fillmore first before getting drops from Crucible. But I already checked base damage. From drops can get higher. Maybe higher, around 5 base damage compared with buying from NPC. For example, drops from Crucible tier 3 plus 0. Highest I have seen from previous patches, 48 base damage. From NPC, I think I never seen 48. If you guys know, can correct me at comment below. If you get good two-handed Faith and INT, you can combine it with staff like this for alternative weapon. These just a few example cause I already sell it. But this build for normal run won't be as good as using one-hand bow. Buy at NPC and pick which requirements that match with your main weapon. For me, I bought this Shamshir at Fillmore too. I'll mark important parts for faster normal run at the screen. Can also use purple enchant, but I think there is no % focus on kill at purple enchant. Bring torch like this to use with that Shamshir. I forgot purple enchant for torch, but in using this blue.
Nothing sings like steel.
For armor, I using this to get normal weight for normal run. Helm, pant, and glove I using same gears from my Katana build. My other weapon for normal run is this staff, can buy at Eleanor. I will show how it works soon for normal run. Chain lightning rune from this staff, I got from random drop at Crucible. Here for Crucible, usually I eat first 10 minutes food buff while going down. This build won't steal focus as good as using welcome shot. If like this can change to staff. This normal run, I forgot to upgrade my staff but still one hits more enemies. If low focus can one normal hit plus one charge attack for smaller enemies. This weapon charge attack pretty quick like this. Then near second floor use other 10 minutes food buff, like this. If pressed quick enough before loading, it successfully eat that food. And keep continue like this until boss. My personal opinion, Katana build's still my favorite, because more well-rounded for both boss and faster normal run. If this magic warrior build I think still not balanced. I think we'll get nerfed at lightning assault later. Let me know what you guys think on these to build in the comment below. Smash!